Hey, so what's up, everyone? Basically, I was gonna talk today about I actually made a video. I went live on Facebook, in the Facebook group that I'm in, um, for domestic discipline, and I actually posted the video on there, but it was really, really detailed, and it's more publicized. YouTube is more publicized than Facebook. So I wanted to do a video um, on as far as being in a lifestyle and having lived in an abusive past. Um, and I was very detailed in there. And so I'm still going to have details, but it's not going to be as detailed as my Facebook video was. But basically, I get a lot of requests and stuff from people that know about my past and know that I'm in this type of lifestyle. And a lot of them struggle with living the lifestyle and having been through abusive situations in their past, whether it was like as a kid or as an adult, or as a teenager or whatever. I was abused by I was sexually molested and I've been raped by two of my brothers when I was younger. Um, and I lived in a group home and I was raped in a group home. And then I was also raped by somebody in the lifestyle. And this was like a couple years ago, whatever. So I do understand when people have went through some certain issues. I also been physically abused by two of my exes um, uh, before, and I actually had a miscarriage because one of them abuse was it was a lot, and I ended up miscarrying my baby. But in all of that, I'm still trying to to be able to live in a lifestyle and just to be able to trust someone. That's one of the biggest things. You have to be able to trust the person that you're in a relationship with. You have to be able to trust them that they're not gonna do something abusive to you. They're not gonna it's not gonna be one way and it turn out to be in another way, and in a more abusive way. Um, DD can turn into abuse, and um, that's why it's best to know the person that you're either in a relationship with, or if it's just somebody that you just strictly not in a relationship with or nothing like that, and they're just your disciplinarian, or anything like that. It's best to really know them. A lot of people, they meet somebody online and they just find person and they just think they're cool and everything else, and they go meet them, and it's just not at all what it's expected to be. And you have to also make sure that they understand, just because somebody says they're in their lifestyle doesn't mean they know like completely actually about the lifestyle. It doesn't mean they understand everything in it. I was talking to somebody before, and they said that they know about the lifestyle, like they know everything about it, and to come to find out, as I was talking to them, I don't know where they got their definition from the D lifestyle. I don't know where they got that certain things is okay or whatever, but it wasn't. I don't know where they got all their information from, but I had let them know, like, you learned wrong. I don't know who taught you about the lifestyle. I don't know who you was dealing with or nothing like that, but it is totally not what you thought. But yeah, trust. Trust is one of the biggest things in communicating with other people, and communicating with the person that you're with is really big. Trust and communication is both really big, especially if it's somebody that I'm talking to and everything like that. Some people don't tell other people what they've been through. Um, and you can or you can't. If you don't want to explain, if you feel like it's easier to explain to somebody what you've been through in your life, so maybe that, if something happens, they can either they can stop this session. That's why some people have safe words, because they're just not comfortable with other people, or they don't fully trust them or whatever. Some people feel like somebody else needs to know their life story or whatever, or anything like that. Can be good and bad, because some things can scare away other people. My life story scares away some individuals, because some people feel that, well, she's been abused, and me putting her in this situation is abuse, and everything like that, and it's not. And the difference is because me being raped, molested, abused, all that was not consensual. I never agreed upon, and I never was okay with anything that happened. And my light be off. And but me being in a lifestyle and everything that I do in the lifestyle, all that type of stuff is consensual. I'm okay with everything that goes on, and if whoever I'm with, if they want to try something new or anything else, like, they come to me and we talk about it. We both communicate to make sure that I'm on that level to being able to put my mindset into something, because something else might trigger me in a session, or anything else like that. I used to have a problem with being spanked with a paddle. I was beat pretty bad when I was younger, and it triggers me. Wooden things trigger me. That is why a lot of times I prefer leather, as far as like a belt or a leather paddle or anything else like that. I prefer that because sometimes wood triggers my thoughts, and everything else like that. Um, but just like I said, trust and communication, it can very well, um, you can be in a lifestyle and definitely have an abusive past, and the lifestyle work for you. I know that because I've been through a lot of stuff, and I'm living a lifestyle, and I have okay life. I think I have okay life, but it's definitely something that you can do. It does take a lot of patience, um, and like I said, trust, and everything else. But it can definitely work. But yeah, if you have any other questions or anything, about it, or anything like that, feel free to message me. Or most people know I go by Didi for Life, so if you type it in, you're gonna find me. So find me on social media or whatever, and ask me any type of questions you have, or anything like that. I know it took me a while to post another video. I've been sick. I was really sick for a couple weeks. So that's why I didn't post a video. Plus, I've been really busy doing a bunch of other stuff. So with school, finishing up school, 2 more weeks of school. So I've been pretty busy with everything. But post another video probably like pretty soon. So I hope everybody has a good weekend. Like I said, if you ever have any questions or anything else like that, just let me know. Have a good night. Thanks.